And here we are. A little bit late, but not too bad. Grumpy old dude, Shadow Kitty, Nerdy.
Hi. Oh,
Hello.
hi guys.
Light the candles.
Anybody put the yeah. Oops. I forgot to mute it.
Anybody put the mute.
There. Sorry.
No more time warp. We've had enough
there-
time warps with
There's
you.
there's a video of that.
There is.
Do the time warp again.
It has been a week, y'all, and I don't think I've talked to. Well, I haven't chatted with any of you. I think I talked to Faye Monday. Didn't I? Didn't we actually talk Monday?
I think you
Something
talked
like
to
that.
both of us on Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both the. Anyway, yeah, it's been, like we have not talked in a while, so
No.
there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All kinds of kids.
And while we're talking about it, I bought a thing.
What'd you buy?
I bought a gift pack of moonshine and sipping cream sampler.
Ooh.
Oh my.
I'm going to be testing each flavor between now and Christmas on Girls' Night.
Ooh.
Okay.
I haven't decided what to start with. I'll let y'all help me pick that up. I should probably do the butter pecan first because I don't like butter pecan anything. And
Okay, doorknob. What's this show? Why was this a YouTube suggestion?
sorry, I'm new here. Okay, blow out the candles now. Mr. Smarty Britches is here.
Still trying to get my.
I even wore my doorknob head quote shirt the other day, and I got lots of comments on it. People that thought it was actually funny and like got how it was ridiculous and hilarious, and they laughed, and I was so proud.
Yay! That's actually
No,
fantastic.
Angie's not getting hammered. I mean, these things are maybe 2 shots each. I'm not drinking that whole candy cane worth of stuff. It's called sipping sampler for a reason. The taste. It's the taste. No, I don't hammer. I don't get hammered anymore. We were talking about that a while ago too. I don't like that. I don't like throwing up. I don't like pooping myself. I don't like being sick for 3 days. Yeah.
And you don't remember stuff that you do when you're really drunk either, do you?
Mm-mm. Or I remember it, but not till like a long time later when somebody goes, "You remember when you did this?" And I go, "Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, I forgot all about that."
Well, do you know what? I'm one of those lovely people who get the experience of remembering everything they did.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah.
I don't always forget, but I don't always remember, which is a blessing, yes.
I remember everything. Unfortunately, it's kind of annoying sometimes.
Then you're not drinking enough. That's just like, if you want to forget, you're just going to have to drink more because that's the only thing that makes it
Well,
happen.
I drank enough that I probably had alcohol poisoning.
Yeah,
and
you gotta damn near kill yourself with the shit to black out. So.
Was puking for 3 days, and I still remembered it, and I still remembered it, and I still remembered everything.
Really good time.
Well, it was 50-cent highballs.
Oh dear.
And there's a place called Electric Avenue when I was younger. It was 11th Avenue in Calgary. It's like the downtown, and it was basically it's just bars. And my girlfriend and I were bar hopping. So we got to one place, and we shared a slime, and then we kind of moved on, and then we got to this place. It was 50-cent highballs. We put a 20 down. That's 40 highballs. She drank 17.
And you drank the rest.
And I drank the rest. 10 o'clock, we were we were getting a cab and going back to my apartment, and I was good, and I didn't even, I was good. I held her hair, I held her hair while she was dying over the over the toilet, and then
Then it was your turn.
and then it was my turn later, and it just kept going and never stopped. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I don't drink anymore. Bad things happen when I drink. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was telling everyone. Like, I know a lot of people who are on the wagon or should be on the wagon, and I don't promote getting drunk to anybody because it makes me sick and everything. But I'll pull the wagon. Y'all can ride. This is Mark Rogers American Peach Moonshine. Maybe. Some of these don't sound very good, but look at the little mason jar. They're so cute. Butter pecan sipping cream. Appalachian sipping cream. Butter pecan. I'll try it, but y'all gotta have to pick. Ooh, which one is this? Mark and Digger's hazelnut. Ew. Oh, hazelnut rum. I'm not a big hazelnut fan either. Should have probably looked at this before I bought it. It just said, I was like, what is in there? He said moonshine. I said, I'll take one. Dark chocolate coffee sipping cream.
Oh, well, you know what? Actually, the butter pecan sounds like it's pretty good too to me.
This is the one I think I'm going to like the best. Appalachian apple pie moonshine. I've had apple pie moonshine before, and it's pretty damn good.
A little too good.
I had a homemade watermelon wine once, and I tell you, it was absolutely fan-fucking-tastic.
Really?
We were playing cards, like it was couples card night, so it was the girls against guys, and the girls were drinking homemade watermelon wine, and the guys were just having Bacardi, and they were sharing the rum or whatever it is. And I was sitting there. I almost drank a bottle to myself. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go piss. We've had a few games of cards, and so I went to stand up. I didn't feel like I was drunk. I stood up and I went, holy crap! What the hell?
That did not happen, doorknob head.
Oh my! Holy crap! That's not me.
They're coming to take you away. They're coming to take you away.
You did this just the other fucking day.
Oh, this is a face.
Fucking assholes. Keep your Christmas to your goddamn selves. This is like, what, 2 days in a row with we have trucks and go, wow, woo.
Oh, is it a parade?
3 pounds worth of it. Yeah, fuck them. The other one was 8 o'clock in the morning and they did the same thing.
Why?
And now they have it with lights 2 days in a row. Stop wasting gas money and fuck yourselves.
Yeah, you need to
Keep
start
your
throwing
goddamn Christmases to your goddamn selves.
Throw the eggs from upstairs window at them.
Oh, I yelled at the window at them because they're assholes.
Yeah, well, that sounds
assholes.
pretty assholey.
Have
sirens.
One Christmas parade and get it over with and get stopped.
Yeah, our Christmas parade's like during the day, like
yesterday
1:00.
there was one at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Why would that?
With old people dressed up as I don't know, something. And now they've got lights on them.
Oh my.
Shadow Kitty.
I think if they want to do it properly, if they're gonna have two of them, they need one where it's just every single one of them has some poor guy strapped to a fucking cross with a whole bunch of kids going, "That's gonna be me in the future." Fuck. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. We live for your outbursts. It's wonderful.
Mhm.
We love you. Why do you think we keep coming back for more?
Oh, I should.
Really,
You're adorable. Y'all vote. Which one of these fucking things you want me to taste?
Well,
Oh,
most of the flavors
Hazelnut.
I would like, you hate. So
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna taste them all eventually.
go for the one that you think is most
The one that's
delicious
gonna taste
first.
the worst or the best? Should I go best or worst?
show
I
the-
would say go worst and get it out of the way.
That's kind of because
We'll
then I can
show
give it to somebody else if I don't like it.
my
Sure.
animation books. I'll show you my.
Oh no, there's nudity on my channel. I
This
can't
is-
believe they drew the bush and everything.
Yeah, they drew
That's
the bush
funny.
and everything, and it's like I got it for a expensive amount, as you can
Ooh.
see.
2 quarters? You had 2
Two,
quarters?
I had 2 quarters when I was downstates, and the book is like from 1970 something, because I only just took it out
Yeah,
to
that
look
is
at
the
it.
70s bush.
1979, yeah, it was when it was published. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely a 70s.
Looks like something you'd see in one of the BC comics.
Yeah, and then, like some of the stuff that they're talking about, like actually a lot of the stuff that they're talking about is like the animation technologies from bygone ages.
Yes.
It's
Like
not
pencils
it's not
and pens and stuff.
well more of a, you make the frame and you have
Take a
a
picture
camera
of it.
thingy, and you have the layers, and you have to, all that
Yeah.
really the big setups and things, and now
What the
everything
hell?
could just be done in front of you. It'd be. I started up my touch portal. It would be so much easier if I actually used it. Because that would, since that's what it was
I heard
for.
a dog screaming. Look, make sure nobody was hung in the fence.
Oh my.
It's just the neighbor dogs want to go in the house.
Aw.
They're yelling.
Let me in the house.
Okay, the one I think is going to be the grossest is the hazelnut.
Okay.
And since I plan to be drinking actually good rum tomorrow, I'll probably do the rum. That way I know it won't hurt me.
You should put it in a cup of coffee at least.
Yeah, but I haven't hydrated yet enough today. I was going to use my apple water to chase it.
Oh, that's going to be gross.
It's all gross. It's alcohol. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's going to be grosser. How's that?
Nah. All right. Mark and Digger. Mark and Digger's hazelnut rum. Sugarland shine. Well, all righty. Oh, she's breaking the seal.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I'm scared.
Oh no.
It doesn't have a smell.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Pinch your nose. Pinch your nose. Swallow
No,
it,
didn't
swallow
you
it.
hear me? It does not have a smell.
Yeah.
That's how alcoholic it is.
She's got COVID.
She's
No.
got COVID. She's got the ick. She's got the ick. Oh. I think you should have put that full screen because that was kind of funny.
Oh, okay.
That was enough of that one.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. The aftertaste is better. It's not horrible. It's very strong. It's like not horrible because it doesn't taste like hazelnut. It tastes like what's the butter they make out of hazelnut? Nutella. It's got like a chocolate taste to it. So
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
so they lied. It doesn't taste like hazelnut. It tastes like chocolate. Because hazelnuts are gross by themselves.
I
in my
like
opinion.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm yucking your yums. I didn't mean to.
Oh no, you
It's
didn't.
okay,
You
yeah.
didn't know. You
Okay.
didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Some people don't like it.
I bet I don't have a sinus problem for at least a couple hours.
I think that's great.
Cleared that out real good. Hey.
I might have to do another little sip before show's over. We'll see. The aftertaste is not bad. I'm kind of enjoying it. And it actually goes well with the apple. It's kind of has almost like a caramel apple, like I dunked the apple in something sweet, which is cool. Like chocolate. No, I'm not going to get hammered because there's no way I could drink much of that. Unless I mix it in something else and then it's gone. But that's not how you do moonshine.
I have discovered that holidays and kittens do not match.
No.
What do you mean?
I don't know if the downstairs people were cooking or if they had company yet, but my cats were crazy that day.
They can smell it all.
Oh.
Finley started stealing cabbage leaves out of the garbage, and he ate half of one, and he went and brought it to his bed and laid down and hugged the cabbage.
Oh my God.
I let him for a while, but I had to take it away because you know what warm cabbage starts to smell like. So it's like, ew.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
like,
my.
Ukrainian chili vodka is the
That
only
sounds
thing
good.
Nerdy avoids.
oh, okay. It's
Oh.
I
Mental
drink
note.
it.
Yeah, Nutella's kind of gross. If it didn't wasn't chocolate flavored, it would be really
Oh,
gross.
I know. Doorknob has a rough life. Doorknob's eating hazelnuts right now. True story. Only a handful left, though. Sad hazelnut emoji.
Aww.
I like peanuts, cashews, and almonds. That's it. It's the only nuts I like
Let's see if this
to eat.
I have to cook nuts now. I had to roast them, or I end up feeling like there's glass in my stomach.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really awful. I can't digest them well unless I cook them.
Hmm.
And then I don't know. Do I dare play 20 seconds of a song?
I don't care.
Okay. Well, this has been my theme all week.
If they shut us down, we'll just start a new one.
You ruined everything. You stupid, stupid bitch. You're just
What is that?
That's from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yes,
That's
that's
so
been
funny.
the theme song all week.
That is funny as hell. Yeah, we can't get in trouble for that.
Well,
You gave off
if
credit.
it's under
We
a
do not
certain
own
amount
the
of
rights to this
seconds, we
song.
should be okay.
Not claiming any rights to this song. Nobody's getting paid for this fucking live stream. So fuck you and your copyright strikes.
I love that song.
That's how I feel about that.
Chris, I agree.
Ooh, sorry.
Don't get me in trouble for real.
Yeah.
I was being all cocky when I knew it was safe.
No, the other thing was something else.
Okay.
It just popped up, and I'm like, ah, stop.
Hoo,
I
hoo,
have to
hoo.
remember the thing.
Remember what thing?
I have to remember to turn the sound down.
Crazy ex-girlfriend's sort of redundant, ain't it? No.
No.
Because if you hadn't done whatever it did make you my ex, I wouldn't be so crazy. You drove me crazy. I got that
Actually,
off the show as much.
I watched the whole thing on Netflix, and she is crazy to begin with, so
It did
it's
to me.
okay.
Damn it did to me.
It's great.
That's the one I've been watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd like it, and then it's like, holy shit. This is
Awesome.
fucking wild. Didn't see
Nice.
that coming. I say that like 3 times every episode. Like, oh, didn't see that coming.
Oh my.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wanna somehow burn that and play it like in front of my representative's like place of work one day.
Oh, wouldn't
Just
that be fun?
roll down the car windows and just let it play.
Probably not effective, but super cathartic. Yeah.
And it's like,
Nice. Can I ride the back? By the
it's during the
speakers?
day, I think I can get away with it because, like there's rules about making noise with music before a certain hour and after a certain hour. But I think I'd be okay if I did it in the afternoon.
Yeah. Before 10 o'clock is what it is out here. You can't start before 8 a.m. and you can't do after 10 a.m. You have to be quiet. Am I down? People call the cops on the bars all the time. They're too loud over there. You tell them to turn it down. And they'll walk in and they'll bullshit with the bartender for a little while. They're like, hey, y'all, we told y'all to turn it down. Bye. And they go on about their business, knowing that it's not getting turned down, especially if it's a band. A live band is loud in that bar.
Yeah.
I think you should learn the words to that song and sing it at karaoke.
I might have to try.
It's a
Depends on
great
if I love
song,
this song.
very cathartic.
I don't know. I've never lost a man to another woman, so I'm not sure I could relate.
I don't know if it's that kind of song.
Is it not? Okay. They say crazy ex-girlfriend, and I thought, oh well, she's bitter, and I'm not bitter. I'm so glad I'm not with those other dudes. There ain't no bitter in me. Not from that. Lessons learned, baby.
Yeah, she's not crazy because she's an ex-girlfriend. She's just crazy and technically not even an ex-girlfriend.
Right.
I mean,
cool.
really? What, she talked to him for 30 seconds at band camp once?
It's a regular shout fest for her, Ned. Machine shop.
Yes.
That was not very good sound machine, but I don't have my glasses on. That's my excuse. I can't function.
There you go.
And you had a drink of.
Well, I ate before I got on the show tonight, so I planned well. It's
wow.
not. I'm not feeling anything alcoholic going on in my body at the moment. But I also thought about having another one. I thought, no, you better wait just to see.
Right.
Just give it a few minutes, Ange. Since I'm smoking too, that doesn't help. I need my Emery board. I got a snag.
Uh-oh.
Would you look at the size of that fingernail? It's driving me crazy. I need to cut it off.
Oh yeah. Usually, the only fingernail that I have that ever does anything like that is my pinkies. My pinkies are the only ones. They're the only ones that'll grow, and of course, everybody that has any kind of drug use in their history is always like, is it good
that your coke nail?
Yeah, it's like.
No, I like this one long, so if I want to wear a dangle on it, I could pierce it.
Yeah, and me, it's like, no, it's the only nail that grows.
Sometimes you need a tool, and it's my tools, man.
This one is growing. I'm pretty happy about that one, and then the rest all short because they get ripped, and then it's just like.
Well, the thumbs are the screwdrivers. The pointy fingers are the label peelers, and the middle fingers are two middle fingers are the dental floss or toothpicks. Yeah. And then pinky's just for decoration. I only just decorate it. It doesn't do anything. Especially on this hand, it does Nothing.
Mm,
This
oh,
pinky on the left hand is utterly useless,
mm.
except for holding the garage door opener because it's got the perfect little hook and I can just slide it on there. Then I can walk in and I've got the thing with me and I can hold everything else.
Mm. So I was chatting with my cousin last night for 3 hours. I don't talk to her very often.
Oh, yeah. How did
And
that talk about that? Yes. We don't have to name any names.
she
I'm not going to
a
watch it.
lovely person. I love her dearly. And all of a sudden, many years ago, she found God.
Oh,
And she went kind of bonkers.
Damn it.
Yes, like she used to be fun in that, she's
I
always
know
been
that feeling.
she's always been kind and a good person and stuff, but like, and of course last night there was a lot of very stressful moments because I wish you would come back, and it's like, and I didn't say it, of course, because I'm not going to be that person, but everything that goes through my head is, I wish you would fucking give up the shit.
Yeah.
like, she, I don't know why she can't take any of the good thing that's happened to her and say, I did it.
That's against the rules. God will smite you. God will smite you if you're prideful and proud of
Yeah.
yourself, don't you know? You'll
Yeah.
be
Well,
smoten.
she's like, you used to believe, didn't you? Like,
No.
we were kids. We were kids. We did what our parents said. We went to church because God was there because our parents said so.
Yeah.
Not because we actually thought about it. And she's like, well, I was angry at God.
Mm.
okay. Why would someone be angry at God?
Well, that's why she didn't believe in God, because she was angry at God, but that's not what it is. If you angry at God, you believe in God, because there's no reason to be angry at fucking
Right.
God if you don't believe in him.
Yeah, I stopped being pissed off at him when I quit believing at him. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I can be pissed off at all kinds of other shit now. I don't have to blame it all on this douchebag.
Yeah, exactly. And like, but she's got, a lot of stuff that happened to her, and like the wins that she had in helping herself out, and I don't even understand that comment, but that's okay.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that when y'all are talking, but
But that's okay. And but yeah, like it's and then she's like, oh, is that why we don't talk very often? And like, it had been years ago when she first kind of converted,
yeah.
and I was a Wiccan at the time. So you
Ah.
can imagine how well that conversation went.
Yeah. You're a witch. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Gonna
and
burn.
so I didn't talk to her a very, very long time, and that was the reason why. Now I don't really talk to people much, and like last night, I was drained, so tired by the time we finished. Because even when I talk to you guys, I don't talk the whole freaking time. I've lost a finger. and it's like, do they have any clue how hurtful it is that they don't they don't sit there and go, okay, you believe what you believe. And she's like, well, you didn't read the Bible. Technically she's true. I didn't read the whole thing because I can't stomach the fucking thing.
Right.
I'm like, God is a negligent father. Well, he told them that is not teaching them why something is wrong. He just told them to not do it or else you're in trouble. That's not teaching your child to not do anything. So,
Yeah.
like, in my view, at the very best, he's a negligent father. I'm like, he kills everybody on the planet.
Yeah.
Multiple times. Well, he has reasons. I'm just like,
Kills
You,
everything.
you have to read the whole story to get the context. No, I don't. He killed everybody except for a boatload of people and animals, including the animals. He killed all them too. Like, what? What is good about that story? Oh, think of all the context. Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit. I'm just like, and I was just getting more frustrated, and she just kept going. I was like, oh, Renee, we gotta stop this. Sorry, I just said her name.
It's so hard when
That's
it's
okay. I
somebody
have
you care
lots of them in
about.
my family. I don't care. You
Yeah.
have to figure out their first
I didn't
name
hear the
too.
name, so
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mumbled. It's all right.
I didn't hear it either. So
Yeah.
it's the hardest when
it's
it's somebody you love.
yeah, and it's just like so, and she's like, well, he encompasses my life, and it's everything, and
Because you allow it to.
he's everywhere, and I'm so grateful that I'm so thankful, and it's because of him. I'm like, she doesn't realize she was a good person before all this.
Yeah.
She was a good person before all this. She's not good because of that. She's good because she's good. And she's a kind person and forgiving person because she's a kind and forgiving person, not because of God, who literally doesn't forgive anybody anything.
Yeah.
There's a
Without blood
reason why
sacrifice.
we're still blamed for shit that happened at the beginning of time, according to them. We're still blamed for it. There's
Right. A
like
cursed.
if there's any kind of forgiveness going on, it ain't not freaking stories. But yeah, it's like, oh, I just
well,
it's
technically, when you read the Bible, you're allowed to do everything except for like take his
Don't
name
hurt
in vain.
God's feelings.
You're allowed to
Yeah.
murder. You're allowed to do this. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to impregnate people who are not your partner. You're allowed to sexually
Like burp.
assault. You're allowed to this, that, the other thing. You're allowed to curse others and have animals rip them up, but you just can't like make jokes about the Lord.
The Lord.
God and his
Yes.
his
Cannot hurt God's feelings. That's the only real hard and
Yeah.
fast rule.
Yeah, and she's like, if you have any questions, you can just come to me. I'm like, no, thank you.
I
Over
have
God.
plenty
I
of
said,
questions. Send her
I
to
said-
me.
I said my honey is he's read the Bible multiple times, back and forth and back, and he taught Bible study. If I have any questions, I usually just ask him. She's like, oh, he's a believer? No, he's not. Most people, most people I know aren't believers because they read the Bible.
Yeah. I read it 3 fucking times and it didn't make sense any of them times.
Yeah, exactly. And she's like, oh, really? Yeah. Because it doesn't make any
Okay.
sense.
I'm confused.
None of it makes any sense.
What are you confused about?
Purpose is why anyone
would want to be a woman is beyond me.
me.
Nobody would.
Nobody would
Nobody
want to.
Nobody wants to. Nobody
I'm glad
says,
that
"You know
I am. I'm very glad that I am because the alternative is worse. But
Yeah.
I'm. It's not a choice. It's not a want to. It just is what I use.
Yeah, it's the way we were born. Sorry. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Did Nadine see her?
Right?
See, what's Doorknob saying?
Did
Nadine.
Nadine SE straight epistemology her at all?
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm like, what's see? Well, when I was
It
younger,
took me
I
a
haven't-
second, but
I
I love
thought
straight
the only thing
epistemology.
I
Well,
could think of was
you
sex ed. I was like, I don't think the woman needs sex ed. Oh, thank you for figuring that out.
What'd you
Yeah.
say, Amber?
All I could think was southeast. I was like, what's that got to do with anything?
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm like, see her, and I'm like, well, she's my cousin.
Ultra
I've seen her plenty
sarcastic.
of times. I've seen her plenty. No, I did not. I just kept getting frustrated, and she finally dropped it. But of course, every other word, I was forced to be and working my way out of it. Yes.
Gotcha.
And good
Good luck.
luck for sure. Does Edna
Enjoy all that
ed,
privilege.
does sex
Oh,
ed, does
there's no
Ed know any?
privilege.
There's
Mm,
man privilege everywhere.
Oh
Whether
no,
they want it or not, it's there. He lived
I
it.
was
You've
talking.
lived it. So
I was
what?
talking about female privilege. There is no
Yeah,
female
yeah, there is
No,
privilege.
I'm talking about the privilege he had.
Oh,
She
she
had.
had.
I'm sorry. I suck at the fucking. I'm sorry. That's why I get confused because
In your
I've known
defense,
you a
you
long
had
time.
moonshine. You've had
And
moonshine.
blame the moonshine, which
Yeah,
I think probably
moonshine
means I need
is-
another. I'm gonna hit
yeah.
this hazelnut one more time. Make sure my
Yeah.
taste buds. But it literally doesn't smell like anything.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can sort of smell the alcohol, but it has no flavor smell. Like
Oh, it doesn't
extractive.
smell like
Hmm.
hazelnut or anything like
It
that.
smells like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And but yeah, I don't think I tried any of the street epistemology stuff. But like I just get so flustered because I make it clear that I don't want to talk religion,
Yeah.
and then it's some reason always ends up being there.
Yeah.
And of course
Every
her I mentioning that I was going to be in town around the around Christmas because my landlady's son oldest is coming to visit with his girlfriend.
That's the
Oh.
And
shine
they're
talking
arriving Boxing Day, so I have to go in and get them. So I was like, okay, well, I'll see if I could see my brother on Christmas Day, my older brother, and then I could pick them up the next day, you know. And I was mentioning to her that I could come and visit and we can have a coffee because when she knew I was coming down here, she was like all excited because we could see each other all the time and all this kind of stuff. Turns out didn't turn out the way she expected. She said she had dreams and she was telling me something
Oh
that
no, not the dreams.
that made me made me see the truth. It made me, whatever she said in her dream made me see the truth. I'm like it's not, don't
That's
it's
so funny.
I'm not going to see, we're going to be different on this, you know. There's no, and she just kept hanging on.
It's a damn shame because you have a need to make that connection because you've had that drilled in your head that if you're not connecting with God the right way, things are not going to go your way. But they don't ever say what the right way is. There is no one right way. That's why there's so many different, churches and different denominations and crap. And it's just like, I had a dream about everything in my town, and in my brain, it was the whole world, right? Because where you live is the whole world, which is another part of the Bible's problem. It says everything in the world, but it's talking about this little tiny space of property in the Middle East. And I dreamed everything was turning to brick. And I was in the back of a pickup truck that somebody else was driving, and I could not get them to go faster because I didn't want to turn into brick. And I just believed that was God giving me a future that the world is coming to an end. That was a premonition. That was not just some random, weed fueled dream.
Yeah.
Because I had to make that connection because I felt strongly. Anything you feel strongly about, you need to connect it. That must be God talking to me. That must be God showing me something. It must be a sign. A revelation. They had lovely names for all of it, and it just
I get signs every day. Then
it's all about scared because you're not quite sure ever if you're doing it right. God could get mad at you at any time and take you out.
She's positive she's doing it right, and other people are wrong.
I'll be happy for her because if she needs that to get through life, then that's at some point you got to be okay with that because
well, there's like I said, it makes me so sad that she doesn't think all the things that she did to pull herself up to make herself be happy and whatever is her doing. and it's sad. It's terribly sad.
I
And
agree.
it's like, and then of course the whole, I wish you would be blah blah blah.
Yeah, because she automatically thinks she's better than you or better off than you. Maybe not better,
Yeah.
but better off than you because she's gonna go to heaven for sure, and you're just an
Yeah.
iffy.
And then she
know.
was like, you know, I what do you think? Like, I believe that I'm gonna see my dad, my father, when I go to heaven. What do you think about your dad? I'm like, well, he's up on the shelf over my closet. Like, he's up on my shelf right there. I see him every day.
Yeah, he's
You
really
know.
under.
I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't think, of course, I don't think there's going to be anything else, but I didn't want to get into that, you know, because
Yeah,
if it helps her to get through the day that she'll see her father that she loved dearly again, you know,
See,
who
I
am I
think
to
that's,
try and,
I don't know. I think that's like it. I think religion gets in the way of closure when it comes to
it
death.
does. I
And
think
I
it
don't think it's
does.
healthy to sit there and go, we're going to see each other again, and all this other like angst, anxiety, guilt,
yeah,
things like that. I don't think that's healthy. I don't. I think
It
it's better
isn't.
to, I hate to say it, but better to look at life as finite and experience as finite. That
yeah,
way you can
Yeah.
hold on to it for what it was instead of like, oh, when I see him again, oh, wait, we'll have nothing to talk about. He'll know everything. Oh, but, uh, well, or whatever it is they think. But it's just, to me, it's not
Yeah.
healthy. Like a friend of mine,
No.
she's constantly going through death rituals because she can't let go. Because she thinks
Yeah.
mama's watching her. And it's like,
oh,
Oh.
it's like, oh dear.
Yeah.
And she'll cry for days on, it's awful.
It is.
mm-mm.
You can't go through the grieving process. You have no closure. And
There is never an acceptance that they're gone. Is what,
exactly.
and that's the final stage. If you can't get to the acceptance that they're gone,
Yeah.
There,
you know,
I,
and if
I
you
don't
think
think
you're going to see them again one day, that doesn't get you there.
I don't think religion does help anyone with grief.
No.
No, gosh, no.
Mm,
I don't think so either.
It's a Mobius strip of misery.
Like, and like, Dad didn't want a funeral. Didn't want, like, he's like, no, I don't want anything like that. I'm like, okay. Some people I know do, like, you could tell them, for sure, purple. It's
Yeah.
definitely, and like, who, you know.
My atheist grandmother had a very interesting perspective when anyone she loved died. And very basically, it was good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them.
I'm with Grumpy because my grandmother was a staunch believer, horrible hypocrite, but still, you know, said all the right words and stuff, and played all the right games and hung out with all the right people. So she's probably, if there's a heaven, she's there, and I don't want to be there. Because there will be fights, and it'll be the first real fist fight in heaven. I'm like,
Yeah, and like, I don't get it because I with my dad, like, he would, like, I was happy he passed away just for the fact that he wasn't hurting anymore.
right?
Like, you
That's
know,
why my grandmother says good for them.
yeah, good for, it is.
That's what I thought. Dad was like, you lucky bastard. You don't have to wake up anymore. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a little jelly, Pops.
Mhm.
Enjoy your rest. Rest, man. You've earned it, you know.
Yeah.
I think I've earned it. I don't want to go work in heaven and sing at the feet of God. Fuck that shit.
Or
I
suck
want to take a
his-
nap that no one can disturb me from.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be sit there and expected to suck his dick all the time.
And if some fucking zombie virus comes through and takes me out of my grave, I'm gonna be one pissed off zombie. So y'all better
Yeah,
look out. Y'all
that might
look
be
out.
why they're all pissed off.
Right? I was sleeping, motherfucker.
I just don't think anything where there's like this afterlife thing. I don't think that's healthy.
I
And
hope
I
there's
will
really not, because
sit
it just
on
sounds
that throne.
exhausting. It sounds utterly exhausting to me. If you have to be reincarnated as something else and live again and again and again, or if you have to go to some place where you live forever, that just sounds
Oh,
exhausting.
Oh yeah.
this
Just
is
everything gets
something.
old after a while,
This is
like,
something I heard the other day, and I thought this was a very interesting take on reincarnation.
Yeah.
That um, basically it was a story.
yeah.
Person dies, they go up to heaven, and the person says, "Are you ready to go back?" And they're like, "Huh? Oh, reincarnation's real?" And basically, what it boiled down to is yes, and there's only one soul, and you are every single one of them. For every abuse you get, you're the one doing it. For all the love you get, you're the one doing it. For all the unfairness, you're the one doing it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a very interesting thing. And
Yeah.
I was like, wow. It's like you
Yeah.
still haven't learned your lesson, so get back down there. And
Okay.
it was like, well, this time you're going down as a 14th century uh farm girl. And it's like, what? So it's not even linear. You just keep going back and back and back and back and back. I love that idea.
I do too.
I
We
think
should
it's
start
fun.
a gazillion bottles of beer on the wall. A gazillion
Well,
bottles of beer. Here's my question: What comes after? What comes before a gazillion? Is it a bazillion, a
I,
kazillion,
I don't know.
mazillion? I don't know either. I would have trouble getting past that.
I
But
like
yeah.
the idea though because it's like if you're going to be a dick to people, you're being a dick to yourself.
Mhm.
Digest that.
Yep. Speaking of, I'm expecting a dick in the mail.
Okay, a gazillion's not. It's just a very large number. It's not even an actual number. Because the name numbers are just incredibly long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I would have liked it to have been a number.
It's like ginormous is a word now, but it's not really. So
Yeah.
I do like how language evolves. I do.
Yeah.
I really do. It's very malleable.
Yes.
It is.
A lionzillion? Gazillion? I gotta put my glasses back on. I can't see the chat. Sometimes what I think I see is much worse than what I'm actually seeing. Yeah, okay. The lighting is so
A
horrible.
lionzillion comes after a gazillion. But bump.
So yeah, the hazelnut's not horrible. Tastes like chocolate. Tastes like Nutella, which is not wonderful, but don't hate it. So if there's no peanut butter, I can do Nutella. Escape from Samsara was a favorite club as a youngster, nerdy. I don't know what that is. The Wheel of Suffering. No, not the Wheel of Suffering. Ugh. I don't know.
The wheel of suffering goes round and round. But yeah, like I don't think they even realize how hurtful it is that they, to make us. They don't even realize they're making people they love feel like they're not enough
Yeah,
the way they are.
that's why we have to tell them.
Yeah, and
It's hard when you love them, but if you love, the more you love somebody, the more you can be honest with them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you can absolutely say, look, you know, I adore you. We're family, we're blood. I don't ever want to lose you in any way. But you're trying to it makes me feel bad when you say those things. And I need you to stop saying them to me.
I told
because
her.
we disagree. You know,
I told her that, and like I just don't think it sinks in. Like it just doesn't sink in how horrible that sounds. Like how bad it sounds. It's just I don't know what it is. It makes me sad. It really does.
I understand. I do.
Because yeah, sorry. I'll get off that now.
No, don't get off it. I wasn't trying to get you off it.
Oh no.
I'm trying to think of good responses
Yeah.
to said things with some, because you're right. They don't want to hear it. They don't, because they don't believe what you're saying could be true.
Yeah.
That it's got to be some phase, because to them, God is real, and there's no reason you shouldn't believe in him. And it's just because they've disconnected the God thing from the Bible so hard with all the cherry picking, and the pastor tells you what chapter to study and what part to read, and then he gives you a outline on what it really means while you take it home and supposedly study for yourself.
You know what's funny?
You know,
she
not
doesn't even
allowed
go
to
to
think.
church. She doesn't go to church because they don't have Sabbath on the right days, and it's and they don't treat
Seventh-day Adventist or whatever they call them.
No, nobody
No.
has it right, and they don't teach the truth, and like
So she would rather everybody be Jewish.
maybe, but like even then she believes in Jeebus.
Of course, Grumpy. Plug away, darling.
Plug. What's he plugging?
I don't know. As long as it's not dick pics, he's going to be all right.
Yeah.
And we know Ed would not do that because he's a good guy. Yay. Sweet. Did you change the name of it? Because your little handle here says Grump Old Dude, and I thought you were Grumpy Old Dude, or was you always been Grump Old Dude, and I was just sticking a Y on it?
No, he was grumpy old dude. I don't know.
Probably couldn't get it back if you let go of it. Did he let go of it for a while, or just didn't make?
I think he hid it or whatever, made it private.
Oh, okay. YouTube.
Well, welcome back.
YouTube pushed out things called handles, and it kind of semi changes your stuff, so you might be able to go in there and change it in settings somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the boob tube.
Boob tube.
Best of luck, my dear. I haven't had original thought in many, many moons, and so I don't see me making content other than girls' night and random personal updates for the people that still follow my channel, who are my friends, and I appreciate you all so much. That there are people in the world who give a shit,
and
even if it's just a little bit, you know.
Nerdy's had some awesome videos lately and some awesome success there. See lots of views on Nerdy stuff.
I saw like 10K on one the other day. I was like, holy shit, go Nerdy.
Oh, thinking about that, my honey has less than a month's old channel, and he's already got 1,000 watch hours.
Nice.
What?
I know, right?
That's cool.
It is.
Congratulations, Pheasant of Highland Rules.
Hyrule.
Hyrule, excuse me.
Pheasant of Hyrule, yeah.
I was close.
You were really close. You were very close, and no one would think that you were bad for not knowing.
I will be right back.
Thank you for the warning.
After these important messages.
Speedy watch time.
Speedy watch time. Yeah. No. I've been meaning to ask Nerdy something.
Do it.
No, I'll send him a message. On
Because
the
he hangs
tweeters.
on every
It's
word you
nothing.
speak.
It's nothing like top secret or anything. But I don't want him to feel pressured. But I keep forgetting to
1, 2, 3,
ask.
4, Russia.
Y'all.
So I think I'm gonna give the rest of this to the husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really digging it like great.
Yeah. Nope.
Hmm.
And I definitely am not interested in getting drunk. So
Oh dear.
my top of my head feels a little warm, and that's the start. So the lips are not numb yet, and I'm good.
Nice.
I know the stages of buzz on me, so yeah, it's a little toasty right here.
Okay.
Welcome back, Faye.
Thank you. All the tea I drank in order to stay awake finally hit.
Woohoo!
It was like, oh, I better pee before I pee myself.
It's going right through me, man.
Yeah.
Nerdy says, I don't like this. Here, you have it. Yeah, that's about it.
He's not picky. He will eat anything just about. He will drink anything just about. So,
Who?
Doc.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he will try just about anything once. If he likes it, he'll keep taking it. But if it's yucky, he won't have it again. Unfortunately, he does not like sweet potatoes. Neither one of us do. And that was a big selling point. He's like, do you like sweet potatoes?
I really don't like sweet potatoes.
He made a face, and I was like, I love you. It means I never have to ever cook them in my house. Ever. They will never come in my door.
I love sweet potatoes, but
I like them in sushi form.
Mm.
My mom would cook sweet potatoes with carrots and lots of butter and all mashed up together, and they were good like that too. But and
More for you.
Yeah.
More for you.
I love the fries too. It's
Really?
so good. Yeah.
What do you eat them with?
Well,
What condiment? Or
I
you
don't
just eat them?
I don't have condiments. Well, I have vinegar sometimes, but I don't have vinegar with the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
My kids
Fair
call
enough.
them dunk dunks. Can I have dunk dunks? What kind of dunk dunks do you want? Ketchup, ranch, what? You know, I need dunk
Well,
dunks.
I know some people who like sweet potato fries with like a cranberry chutney.
What's a chutney?
Yeah, I don't know what a chutney
You know,
is
like a
either.
spicy cranberry orange chutney.
What
I don't know what a chutney
is a
is.
chutney?
What?
What is
What?
a chutney?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
You don't know what a chutney
Is it
is?
like jelly or a sauce or a glaze? What is it?
Oh, well, oh jeez.
Don't act so shocked.
I'm sorry, but I've never had anyone ask me that question.
Okay, well,
Um,
you've got 2 people asking you that now. Possibly
Yeah,
3.
exactly.
Maybe Amber
Yeah.
knows what a chutney is. I don't know.
well, it's okay. Think of it this way. It is a dipping thing, right? It's a condiment, but
Okay.
it can contain fruit, sugar, vinegar, spicy. A lot of it, some of it's Indian. They're really delicious, like really delicious. I think
Like a relish? No, nobody's said.
kinda, but better. But better.
And
Very
I must
better.
say, I had not heard that word before.
Yeah, and it's as clear as mud to me, but that's okay because I probably would need it anyway. So
There can be nuts in there. There can be vegetables and herbs, and it's really good.
What's the okay? Salsa from Southern Asia. Well put, Purple. That makes complete sense now. Salsa. Yes. Okay. A bunch of chopped up stuff smushed together and you dunk things in. That's great. Okay.
That works.
Thank you,
It's a
Wonder
little-
Lady. You educated me this evening.
Mhm.
I now know what a chutney is. Hot diggity damn.
They're really, really good.
Okay. I'm gonna learn how to make one
Yeah.
because I like to make salsa. I make good salsa. Except there's no
Chut-
cilantro in my salsa.
Doorknob says chutney. I'm guessing it's one of those foods you eat and then the pores of your skin extrudes the smell later.
No, that's moonshine. I'll be smelling like a hazelnut tomorrow instead of
Well,
tacos.
considering some of the chutneys I've had, I wouldn't mind smelling like that for the rest of my life.
No.
They're really good.
Delicious.
They're
Just
really,
follow
really good.
Yeah, my fry condiment is vinegar and salt, or gravy sometimes, depending on if I'm in the mood for it. Unless there's cheese involved, and then there's definitely cheese and gravy on top of that shit.
Yes.
A lot of cheese and
Yes.
gravy. Even better if we can get the squeaky cheese involved, and yeah.
Yeah, I like to have to eat the mild stuff too, probably because my mouth likes the spicy stuff, but the rest of my body does not.
Mm-hmm.
And there are other parts of my body that I have to think about besides my mouth.
I agree.
What goes in
Nerdy.
must come out, and some things hurt, and I can't do the super spicy stuff anymore.
Mango
Nerdy says-
chutney is very good. I agree with
Yeah.
Nerdy.
Yeah, if you can do it with fruit, it's got to be yummy.
It's fucking delicious.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'm getting
dear.
stomped on.
We've gone over
Yeah.
time. That's weird. We never do that.
Wow.
I've had a lovely chat, ladies.
Mm.
We must do it again
Yes.
sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Maybe next week. Yeah.
Yeah. Next week on Nadine's channel.
Yeah. We will.
Come prepared.
Come
Yes, come prepared. Bring cheese.
Yeah, bring cheese. I guess we gotta pay into the bring cheese thing.
Yes.
You guys can have the cheese. I'll skip cheese. I
Okay,
can
yeah,
only
you
have
to
a
skip the
little
cheese.
bit of cheese.
Yeah.
All right, everybody say good night. Thanks y'all for coming. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.